The Three Dimensions to the Will of God, Part 2. Now, in the last video, I discussed how God has one will but three dimensions, which is the perfect, the good, and the acceptable. The perfect means fullness. The acceptable is as well-pleasing. It's not the perfect, but it's well-pleasing. And how the good in the Greek is the colorless out of all the words, and how within that falls into him making it rain on the just and the unjust. Biblical examples are this. We see that in the Bible, David did something that God didn't want him to do. So what did God do? God gave him three choices of three judgments that he could choose. God's righteous and just, so he had to do it. David was a man after his own heart. He was his friend, so he gave him the choice to choose. David at this moment was not in the perfect will of God, nor the well-pleasing. This will flow under the good will of God, if you will. Why? Because even though David's not operating in it, it's executing a part of justice that God doesn't want to do, but he has to. Saul fell out of the perfect will of God. What did God do? He raised up David in his perfect will. Yet everything still flowed, even Saul's departure, into God's overall will. Seek God for his perfect will for your life.